Hey there, this is Mike, and this video is about emailing from within an event. It's finally here, a feature that a lot of people have been asking about for a long time. We did have a little bit of a workaround in place, but it just was not very user-friendly. So here I have a regular event. I've got 8 people registered. So if I flip down over to Registrants, here's my 8 people. And I set it up a little bit with some people that are registered and some that are missing a prereq, just as an example of how we might use this. So to email people, you've got 2 different options. The first option exists up here, but this is going to automatically email everybody regardless of the status. So it doesn't matter what people have here. The top option simply puts everybody in the to field. You put in whatever subject, put in whatever body you want, and then you can either send it, or if you save it, then you can also put in an attachment, but you have to save first before you can do an attachment. And right now the attachments are restricted up to only 5 megabytes. So you're not going to be able to send big files with this. It's really more for maybe like a small Word doc as a waiver that people need to fill out and send back, things like that. The other thing to know is that it's going to go out from roll call. It does not send as you, it sends as roll call. And so if people reply back, you'll have to make sure, if you're expecting a reply back, make sure that you put a note in there to make sure to reply back to you personally. So that is if you want to email everybody. If you want to email just specific people, then you're going to want to go down to the registration area, hit the associated view, which is this grid looking icon over here on the right. And once you're in the associated view, as soon as you select somebody, you'll have a new option called email selected. Okay, so if I just wanted to email Heather in this case, I could just hit the email selected button and it's only going to go to Heather. And other than that, everything else is the same. So as an example, a couple examples of how you might use this. Let's say that this were an event that had some prereqs and you go through and these people are all registered and you decide that they do meet the prereqs. You'd mark them as vetted instead. But these 2 are missing something, and so you may want to send them an email directly to tell them what they're missing. So we would unselect everybody else, select the 2 that we care about, hit email selected, and then put in whatever you want, and then hit send. And same thing goes here where it's going to go from roll call. So if you're expecting a reply back, you may want to put a note that says, hey, make sure to reply back to me. The other way that people may use it is if you have people that are duplicated. Right now we still have a bug that we're putting up with where, let's say we had 2 Justice Bryces. You would select the extra Justice Bryce, maybe send them an email that says, hey, you're about to get a cancellation notice, but don't worry, you're still actually coming to this event. Because we have you in here twice, and that way you can send that email off and then go through and delete their extra registration. So that way they're not confused when they get a cancellation notice. Alright, so that's about it for this feature. I know it's something that a lot of people have been waiting for. I apologize it took a while for us to get it 100% correct. But it's in there now, so go ahead and start using it, and of course report back anything weird that you see back up to your territory and make sure they're aware of it so they can let me know as well. Thanks a lot.